And we're back. We're going to do the off-season stuff. First, let's sim the postseason. I guess if it's any consolation, because I just literally stopped and started again, we lost to the eventual World Series champions. So that's not too terrible. The Cubs did go on to beat the Braves, and then they beat the Padres. So before we move on, what is the plan? I think I've been thinking about it. I like Shane McClanahan a lot. But I just feel like we have gotten him in the original series, the Miami series, and this series. We've gotten him in some of the rebuild challenge videos. I think I pair him. I have the records saved on my phone because I wanted to know that for the offseason. So who's a bad team and who's not, or maybe who's a good team who could use an ace and we could get something elsewhere. But I think I throw Shane McClanahan. Hunter Marks did do good for us in the regular season, but I still got to get rid of some of that money, and he's got a lot of it over a long term. He's only a C potential. I mean, his overall did go up a bit, but even though she's more expensive, I would rather Harley Pickles hopefully be here long term because she's also got a long contract, but she's just got better strikeout, the better potential. She's younger. She can actually grow. I mean, I believe she was a 56 overall, and she's up to a 59 in AAA. So I think I throw Shane McClanahan, Hunter Marks, and then as much as I would love to have him on the team, I think we throw Kyle Stowers somewhere. Just let him get starting time because, he didn't start with us at all. Because I didn't even know we had him until I was looking for him to give him the boost that he so rightly deserved because he had a really good regular season this year. So I think I throw him, Shane, and Hunter. Maybe I go for a bad team who has a better pitcher. Like if I go looking at the standings I have picked, um, I don't think I could get any. I mean, I could maybe get someone from the Mariners, but I don't think I should because they should not have been as bad as they were, as bad as us this season. Other than that, Rangers, Angels, Athletics in this universe don't really have anybody. White Sox, no. Definitely couldn't get Tarek Skubal, even though if I could, I would. Guardians, not really here. Twins and Royals were good. Rays, well, we got Shane McClanahan. Blue Jays, no one. Orioles, technically, we're a playoff team, so they're good. Yankees, good. Red Sox, good. I don't think they would make a trade. Rockies don't have anybody. Giants, maybe Logan Webb. We can look maybe to Logan Webb. Diamondbacks didn't make the playoffs, but they were good. Even though they are losing Zach Gallen. Even though he's got the bad overall, I think. Because he did not have a great start to the season. We'll just look real quick, see what his overall was. Because he's going to be a free agent. Oh, no, he's an 88. And making already 13. So he's going to be making a lot. So he's out. I don't think we can sign him. Pirates were bad. We could maybe get, looking at the Pirates, we could maybe get Jared Jones. Is possible. Cardinals were in fourth, but they had an actual decent record. I don't So I don't think they would be into it. And then National League East, because Brewers, Cubs, and Reds all made the playoffs in our universe. National League East. I mean, there's Mackenzie Gore. Nationals were bad. Mets were kind of bad, but there's really no one here. There's Yuri Perez, but he doesn't have the boost that he got. Sandy's up a bit. but I didn't give Yuri the boost. I think right now, when I gave everybody the original last boost, he was like an 85, and now he's up to an 88. But I don't want to, got him because I technically have him in the Miami series. I mean, I guess I randomized the team and the A's did get Hunter Brown, but I don't think we can get him. But let's just advance to the off season and see. Players. Max Scherzer makes the haul. So we're not bringing back Kyle Schwarber. That is the big one. Even though we like him, Schwarber is not coming back because we are, Riley, I'm going to make you right now first base, third base. You go down in overall. I'm going to move you up. I'm going to bring you up for at least spring training. We'll see how you do. I'm going to bring back Badio because he's going to be with the little stat boost. I'm going to give him the chance at the starting third base. Even though he's 7 overall points higher than Travis Bazzana, it's going to be their battle. Because I also thought, but, like I said, I could move Bazzana out to the outfield because I also thought that maybe I trade Varsho as well just to free up some money. Well, let's sim to free agency 1. That's on manual, so that's good. Dylan Cruz is going to the Giants. Okay, so they are buying, so maybe that makes Logan Webb unavailable. Let's view the trade block. So they got Brian Bayo, even though they just won a World Series with him. He's on the trade block. Here's Johnson, Wandy Peralta, Giovanni Gallegos, Antonio Zenzala, and Taiwan Walker, who was weirdly on the Giants. Okay. Let's update our trade. So we're just going to throw him. We're looking for starting pitching. Think closer. And depending on what we do with Varsho, we're going to look at the outfield. So we're going to throw Varsho on. He's going to be kind of our first trade. I'll throw Rosario on there, even though I like him. Hunter Marks. Ryan Bragg, you did good, but if I could... You did really good, but if I could upgrade you somewhere... Yeah, I will. Stan Waters is also going to be traded, even if it's just for a... I might just do Trade Finder for that, and just... If I can find even like a B prospect, I'll do it. I'm hoping to find a B, but if I find like an 18-year-old C-level prospect just to get rid of the money, I'll do it just to get the money off the table. Because Stan Waters, I don't think is going to be here long term, even though he did okay. It's just we do have Yainer Diaz now. We do have Jake Rogers. We drafted this guy, even though he's got C potential. He's young. He could develop. And he's already the same overall as Stan Waters. Even though Stan Waters has A potential. So we'll do that. I like Nick Senzel, but if we can find... Usually Gabriel Aris from Cleveland ends up in the free agent market, and no team usually picks him up, and he'll just sit there in spring training. So if we get a decent trade offer for Nick Senzel, I can just go pick up Gabriel Aries, hopefully. I will keep Castro. We'll throw Cole Tucker on just in case. Davis, I like you. You did good, but you're on the block too. We'll throw Zach Cole on there. And draft pick? Yeah, I think he was one of our draft picks. He stays. Yeah, he was supposed to be the number 3 overall ranked prospect, and he fell all the way to us. So yeah. Wow. Forgot his numbers. Looking at him again, yeah, he's. I don't know how he. I mean, he's a bit older, but he could almost immediately, if we need to, if Jose gets hurt or even Speedy. I would hate to kind of rush him, but he could play for us now, honestly. But that is what we're looking for. So we are gonna first. I'm gonna do all of this. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do all this because I need to make the trade with Shane Marks and Kyle Stowers before they sign. Because if I offer arbitration to Shane, I can't trade him till spring. So we'll do the trade now. So it's Shane. Get some money off the books. And Kyle Stowers just because he deserves a starting spot. So let's look over the bad teams again. And like I said, I don't think this gets us Hunter Brown from our in-division rivals, but I can start there. Okay, it does. And apparently they think they're getting the way better deal. Don't see how that's possible. But we'll keep that in the back of our minds. Okay, Angels, no one. So Tigers have Scooble. No, it really wasn't gonna happen. Oh, Tanner Bibee is actually good in this universe. Okay. But he's actually making a lot more than Shane was. So let's see. Yeah, they're going all in. Plus, he's actually making a lot. So let's see here. And if there's someone I could get, it's Roki. And get Yamamoto, but he's making so much money. Forgot Corbin Burns is still good. Eduardo Rodriguez is still decent. That doesn't get us Jared Jones? That's surprising. See, the Brewers were good. Cubs were good. Reds were good. And there's 4. They did just sell off Dylan Cruz. And James Wood? Kenzie Gore? No. I said the Mariners. I could get Brian Wu. You would be okay with giving me Brian Wu? That doesn't make sense. So really, none of these trades really make sense. Except for maybe Tanner Bibby? I mean, they want to get rid of Brian Bale. Let's see. Didn't have a bad season. You're younger. But he's the overall higher. Is there a team I think that could hit regression? Like, the Twins. So our guys are older. And they would give us Nick. See, this is why I think that trade is a no-go. I don't know. I don't know how much McKenzie was making. Is the problem. Where's Lodolo? Okay, here's a good one. Thinking realistically, Brewers, they usually trade, even though he's making $3 million, they usually trade people on the last year of their contract. Shane McClanahan will at least have this year and next year for the Brewers. We lose an overall point, but we get a little cheaper than what McClanahan would make in arbitration. We lose the Hunter Marks contract. Brewers always are good at making pitchers. Freddie Peralta. I think it's Freddie Peralta. There may be anyone we can take. I mean, as a backup outfielder, he's a little older, but as a backup outfielder with that defense and speed, we have to put Jose in to bat, even though he's fast. Putting this guy in who's a bit faster and a way better fielder after Gutierrez, Jose bats is an option. Also like Jake Bauers, just because he's got, some pop, can play first and the outfield. How did you get Junior Caminero? Ooh, I should probably bump up even to the 91. Yeah, I should do that for him. But no, he's batting in freaking Milwaukee now, and I've already boosted his power quite a bit. He'll get up there in no time. Mitch Garver. No, yeah, let's do Freddie Blake Perkins. Or should it be Sal? Because Sal, he played 119 games. And Sal's younger, not as good a fielder, but I'm okay. I'm okay with having him at the bottom of the lineup, and then we can get rid of Varsho. We keep the defense. We get some speed back, like Freya. He's better in this universe than he is in real life. Folks, chat, comment section. I think this is the play. We give them Shane, who will stay there for a couple more years. Because I know in real life the Brewers, they could either trade him this offseason or let him walk. And I know they're not bringing him back because they don't like to spend money. Even though I'm giving them Hunter Marks for $11.4 million. But that's a salary dump on me they said they'd be willing to take because they think it can fix him. Even though he's not really that bad. I would say they think he can grow with it, I should say. So we dump some money from us. We give Kyle Stowers a potential starting spot if I make him a right fielder. Maybe. What if I take away Stowers and throw in... Who could I throw in? Who could I willingly? What if it was Brad? No. And it still says even. I feel like they need more. So what if I threw them? Yeah, Zach Cole. The kind of young, prospecty guy. That feels right. That feels good. Boom. Deal. Done. Now, Varsho has now become expendable, even though we like him and his fielding is 99. We still get a really good fielder out there who's fast, who can hit decently. Maybe not for power, but decently. He can hold it down every day if need be. Because we're going to have to trade Varsho too. So let's go to... Almost immediately, these guys need a center fielder. This is where we're going to look for a winning team who could use it. Brewers. Or not the Brewers. The Phillies. They... Brandon Marsh, you're nice. But... You kidding me? Add Dalton Varsho out there to actually have some good defense? Would be not bad for a winning team. We had other winning teams. They got Buxton. They could use a center fielder. Who do you have in return to give us? Could also use... Well, I guess you got Altuve out there. Who should I should have made a second baseman. We know India did good for you. Okay, I just don't know who I would want from Kansas City. Who looks intriguing. No one really. Bring back Freya. No. I mean, Sedan is good. I also don't know why they're saying they need a left fielder. Jaron Duran literally destroyed us in that series. I mean, they were good. Send him back to Arizona? Who would I want? No one really. You already kind of did the trade. I mean, we're circling back around, so I think it's Philly. You need a catcher. I'll throw you, Stan. And to sweeten the pot, I'll give you Kenny Corona. And in return, how did you get your account? In return, I want... Where is... I mean, I could. Would you begin to give me Andrew Painter? You would. You would. would you give me? He's older and he's making a bit, but should we take the contract of Joe? Joe Jimenez? I'm not mad at that idea. I mean, I know it says we can get Perkering, but I'm not taking a young person, at least from their bullpen. No, I think maybe. There's Carla. She renewed her contract for only $11 million. She was at 21. Dang, Carla. I don't know how you only got 11. I could have swore you had more. You were worth more than that. Another just a defensive guy out there, Johan Rojas. Yeah, you need a center fielder. We'll give you one of the best defensively. And now that we kind of got the big trades out of the way, I think I can finally say I'll be right back as I do arbitration and I do the tender contract. Okay, I'm done. And I forgot to trade Kyle Stowers, but then I also remembered it's a renewable contract, so I can. This question is, who do I pair him with and where do I upgrade? I think the bullpen could use some help. Or maybe Ryan Bragg, Kyle Stowers. You know, maybe not that guy. Did we draft you? I think we drafted you. Maybe this guy. We'll look at the bad teams again. See if they have a good reliever. Who, well, they'll still be technically getting a decent reliever. And, you know, they'll be getting a good left fielder. So let's look at maybe a bad team with good relievers who need a left fielder. I mean, I do need another lefty. Do I go get Vesia? It's a thought. Let's see. One there. Yeah, I figured as much. I thought I just checked. And I'm actually looking for a lefty too. That's right, Gabe Spire did not get the overall boost. Like, I didn't give it to him like he got in real life. Anderson should be a starter. Oh, Emmanuel Clausier. He's still in the game. I forgot about that. You know, looking bad teams, I mean, or a good team. that needs a lefty or needs a left fielder. I mean, I don't see why they would. They have Teoscar Hernandez locked up. Pages didn't get the boost, but oh well. It's the Dodgers. They don't deserve anything. I mean, what? I think it's Vesia. They get, Ryan Bragg. He's virtually the same overall. He was actually a lot higher before the deep potential ruined him. They get Kyle Stowers. They get a guy we don't need. But we do. We get another lefty in there. But not the bullpen. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 guys. If we take Andrew Painter out, that'd be, we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We can go sign someone in free agency now. So let's first make sure we get Vesia locked up. Let's go see. Says we can afford everybody. There are some pitchers on the market. Ryan Hesley is still good in this universe. Darryl Ramsey. He had an okay year. See, because I'm just looking, because I could potentially add, I could put, I could throw Regina down in the minors, even though she was our highest WAR pitcher again, just like last universe. We could sign. I don't know who I would be looking for. And you see Zach Gallen's asking a lot. This is Eflin is. Rainver is asking for 2 years, but that's a lot for 2 years. We'll see. Let's look at relief pitchers. That's kind of our main point, is I want another reliever. Maybe more specifically, a dedicated closer. Like, who do we see here? Again, sorry about the noises of my mouth. It just happens. I don't know why. I've gotten Ryan Helsley a couple of times, and majority of the time he doesn't pan out. But he's usually the easiest one to get. So we will work on him as kind of our top priority. Now, Kyle Tucker would be cool. Don't really need him. Don't really need much, honestly, I feel like, offensively. Like, we're looking like Willie Castro would want to start, but having him as one of our platoon play everywhere players, instead of Nick Senzel, is tempting. Looking around, no one here. Ahmed Rosario can kind of at least play third, short, and right. He's a good contact guy. Jorge Polanco. Dylan Moore's here too. See, now first base. I did think about it last night before I went to bed that Naylor is an option. Could throw him at first, move Riley back to third, have Bazana then battle Fralick. Right? That's who we got? I think so. For right. And have a pretty good younger first baseman. Because we don't really have one. I mean, we're going to try with Riley Tall. But, I mean, Naylor is here. Schwarber is also here. He's actually not asking much. Because we don't really need offense. We're going to make it a third priority. Looking at it, Michael King is asking the least. Well, no, I guess Zach Eflin is. But Eflin's a year older. It's also Ranger Suarez. But I kind of want a big sort of strikeout guy. We'll throw Michael King in there. We will sim the free agency too. That's our big trade right there. Or one of them. That's the biggest of the trades. How we looking? 31% motive. Oh, Michael King is actually above 50%. I want to wait though. I just want to see. Oh, he's already offered. Signing will include a competitive bonus, a competitive balance tax. That's tax. Okay. Well, if that must mean he's signing. No, he's not. He's going to the Cubs for less year and less money. Dylan Cease goes to the Orioles. Yes, free agents. He is. So we will throw then on. I mean, he's motivated. Screw it. We'll send him something. Said Michael King is no longer interested. What? He's going to the Angels. Okay. Okay, Mastram is interested. It was 2 years, but we did that much. I understand. Oh, screw it. I'll just look at him anyway. Jose Rodriguez for Anthony Downs. These guys trading first round picks? Angels? Wow, okay. I mean, we'll send it. We'll send it, why not? We're trying to make big money moves here. Yeah, please go to the Mariners. That'd be funny. You know, he's going to the O's too, so they took the loss to us exceptionally hard. But this is good news. This could mean Matt Strahm is coming to us on a 1 year. He's not. He's going to the Yankees for 2. Kyle Tucker, Orioles. Strahm to the Yankees. Well, we will add you to the big board. Yeah, why not? See, I never really need the. I mean, we do need. I don't really think we need any. I mean, we do need a closing pitcher. Should have done this from the start. You know what? Let's throw another big guy on there. Who's the cheapest? Darryl Ramsey, you're asking for $24 million. I don't think that's gonna happen. I remember one time in a free agency off screen, Clayton Kershaw's old self was like, "Hey, I had a really bad year. I want $45 million." And someone paid him that. I screwed all that, Zach. And you're who I want, so I think that competitive balance tax thing is hurting us. And he's gone. Back to the Yankees. Zach Eflin to the Cubs. Not interested. Oh, these guys are only 5% interested. So positional needs. I think you're shortstop, so we'll boost you and boost you. Boost Gallon. There's really nothing for this to boost Castro? Ranger Suarez goes to the Padres. Do this trade block again. No real relief pitchers. See, I just find it crazy that they would want to get rid of him. Seiya Suzuki is going to the Royals. So the Cubs, after making the World Series, sell off one of their best hitters, especially after losing Kyle Tucker. Interesting. That is interesting indeed. I don't know why I clicked this. We're not going to be in the top. We're going to be near the bottom. We're actually probably going to stay 22nd. Marlins get the first pick, though. Tigers jump 7 to get the third pick. Mariners 12th. Rangers 12th. Angels drop 2 to 10. Giants drop 2 to 9. Nationals drop 2 to 8. Rockies drop 5 to 7. Athletics jump 3 Blue Jays jump 5. Or they stay 5. White Sox drop 3. They had number 1. They dropped to 4. Makes me want to go look at the Cubs again. Because if they literally just sold off arguably their best hitter. Now that they lost Tucker. Interesting. Just got Ryan Helsley. 2. Well, I guess Carson Kelly didn't give this boost to. There's no one really here though. Or the Oakland is selling, which then makes me reconsider Hunter Brown now. A little. I know you have no interest, but screw it. We'll throw something at you. You're going back to Arizona. Okay. Framber goes to Oakland, yeah, see? They're signing people. Daryl Ramsey is now the... Call an old friend. Say, hey, you didn't start with us, but do you want to come back? I don't know, I guess Luke Weaver. Where do we pick? 13th, okay, not bad. So who was off the board that we could have got? He was on the... God dang, if I knew that, I would have just traded for him. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Man, poor Alex Manoah. Only 70, but Keegan Thompson's not terrible. Either is Michael Fulmer for a year. Robert Stevenson, also not bad. Okay. No one there, no one there. Yeah. No one there. I mean, Kyle Stowers. I trade you and you didn't bring him up, huh? Didn't immediately put him on the roster? Well, I mean, if you're gonna... Give me a trade piece for a closer. How could I say no? And then... I just wonder is with Tristan McKenzie. If I make him a starter, how much does his overall truly jump? Same with Jose Urquidy. Like, how much does he jump up? Like, how much would he? He's a 68 now. Oh, no, they have him as a starting pitcher on here. Ew. Never mind. I think I'll just auto-draft the rest of it. And now, Kyle Stowers, you're back. Let's go look at bad teams with good closers. See if we can find somewhere. The National League East. Pirates are bad. I mean, I would need to boost his potential. I think he's up to a B now. Let's see. Bring back Hannah. And no. Josh Hader. It's going to be hard now because I'm going to need people who are under contract. Yeah, is it Santana? I'm going to get Fairbanks too. I think it's because even though he has the boost, it hasn't settled in. So I guess we'll wait till. Screw it. I don't want to give you that much, but I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll throw you something. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be. He's going to Texas for 4 years. Texas with the overpay. Of the century. Hi, I'm reaching out because Mike Sawyer has like a great addition to your clubhouse. Let me know what you think of him. I mean, if all else fails, because I was thinking of maybe moving Regina down anyway. Him being a long reliever, I mean, sure, Soroka. You want to sign it? Does that mean he's signed? Suarez is still here. Soto. So Anthony Dominguez is down here now. Sam Huff. Joe Vaughn. It's fallen down to a D potential. Oh, Joe Vaughn. I'm sorry, my boy. Schwarber is still here. Interesting. Newman. Espinal. So is Suarez. Owen Miller. Hampton. Caballero. McKinstry is interesting. Wall, Widow, Kingery, Hellman, Boudrum, Vaughn, Grisham, been given up on. Mauricio Dubon. Hey. Burleson. Got some pop. Alec Thomas is here. Screw it. We offered you the contract. You want to come be our long man? Hey, you know what? I will be okay with him as our long man. You know, I mean, I'll keep her up to get some experience, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Soroka as the long man. That's not terrible. Let her gain some experience. Let Painter gain some. Still think I need a bona fide closer, though, but we're going to wait till spring training to trade Kyle for that. Unless we can get Luke Weaver. I mean, we won't have a bona fide closer, but we will have a better, I think, in my opinion, bullpen. Decision. A decision. Oh, he's going to the Angels. That's fine. Yes, because now I can free up a little bit more money. Even though he's actually going to be making more. I didn't think about that. But hey, you know what? I'm still okay with it. Now we got a guy who can play anywhere on the field but catcher. He can hit, field. He's not very fast, but hey, he'll be there. Which means, you know, even though I like Rojas just for his speed, I mean, he might stay. Honestly, he might stay. Just for that. But now I feel like because of that, I will still probably throw Senzel in the trade. Even though he's got more pop, I can just throw Rodolfo somewhere if I need to. At least in the infield between short, second, and third. So, yeah. I mean, Schwarber's still there. John Gray. No one really in the starting field. I kind of like it now. I mean, he's not super high overall, but he throws hard. He had a decent season. We'll look at Jonathan Loaiza. Stephanie Saunders. Your guy's cool, but I'm not interested in him. See, Jonathan the Wise is interested in us though. I'll give you 2 years. We won't have a bona fide closer. But if we can get Luke Weaver, I will be... I mean, we make trades anyway that are more successful than the free agent side. But I'm not going to get it. He's going to the Braves. I gave him 2 years. So now the question is... Do I want Raisel Iglesias? I mean, you're good, but you're old. I mean, I do need a closing pitcher. But I'm sorry, I'm not interested in Raisel right now. I'm interested in Jonathan Loizica, though. You know what? I'll do it. I'll do Jonathan. Because we're pretty much getting down to the end here. And, hey, he signed. Okay. Let's look at the trade block. Sim to spring. We'll just see. I know it said there was like no one there. Okay, spring is here. Just have a little look-see-do. Who is in the free agent area? Boudreaux, Taylor Walls, Scott Kingery, Paul Young, Owen Miller, Rojas, Dahlbeck. Say Iglesias, Dylan Moore, Gavin Lux, Witt, who real life retired a long time ago, Jorbit Vivas, Gavin Biggio. No Harry's though. Wilmer, Farmer, Chapman is here. There's a lot of good relievers. I mean, I like Kopech. He did okay for us, especially in the postseason. But if I throw him in, even though he's making barely anything, and just get another extra lefty and Gregory Soto, I mean, that's not terrible. I think I want to do that. Well, because I know, because I'm throwing Kopech in, it's with, you know, Stowers, because, yeah, see. Looking for a bad team, good closer. Mason Miller. Cole. Okay, but you have a good left fielder. You have Butler. You have Blade. You have Rooker. You don't need a Stowers. But man, that is tempting. For me, it could possibly be Matt Brash. But we're looking bad team. Good closer, you know? I think again. Dennis Santana. I think. I mean, it could be Class A, too. And I know they need outfield help. Yeah. Will Brennan, he's okay. But Kyle Stowers out there in the outfield with Mullins and Quam, and at least offensively, that's in this universe, that's a good offensive outfield. Who do I throw in? Is this where? Ooh, doesn't do it though. Okay. They would do it for Mason Miller. They would do it for Mason Miller. I think I somehow got. Did I get Mason Miller from Miami? I don't think so, and I don't think I got Mason Miller last universe, did I? Because we sucked. Is it Mason Miller? I like Kopech, so is there someone who's making? But then I get. What if I get rid of a lefty? Bring him in. I could sign another lefty. I think, yeah. Sorry, Angels fan or Oakland fans. I know you just got. You know what? I'll give you Jeremy Estrada though. He can be a new closer. He's actually really good. Not as good as Hunter Miller, but you don't have Hunter Miller in real life, so. Boom! Look at that. Oh, look at that. He jumps up to an 82. Is he Mason Miller numbers? No. But he's a good. He'll be a good closer. He'll be a great closer. They're the same age. If I look at the main five, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You know, we're just gonna release you. That's a lot better feeling bullpen. And then let's just look at our team budget real quick. And I'll look at my budget. Yeah, I was just saying. So we got 54 million available. We're at $332 million. Carly Spears, as much as I like her and want her to stay, she could be a trade piece at the deadline if she's doing good. Carly Pickers, like I say, Brewster Gratterall and Evan Phillips. I'm probably not gonna re-sign. Maybe Gratterall. I mean, I can look, see how much he wants. If it's cheaper than 8.5, then we'll sign him. You know? Like, let's go see what he wants. What does Mason Miller want? I mean, I'd do it. What do you want? Yeah, I don't know if I want that for you. It's not bad for Yiner at all. What does Brewster want? He wants 5. He's making 8 now. Let's drop it 3 years. Save 2 million there. South Fralick, arbitration, he's cheap. Jake Rogers, this will be his last year team. Oh, I want to see, is Joe Vaughn still in? He is not. Someone picked up our boy. So I kind of want to see that. I just want to see real quick. Oh. He went to Pittsburgh. Okay. Okay. He's making 4 now, but to get Mason Miller locked up. Yeah. And Yiner, I don't know if I want you for 5. How many years of ARB left? You have 2. What if I do throw you 3 years? You'd even want less money? Boom, man. What does Evan Phillips want? He wants 7. I think we can find, though. The reason... because there could be some trades mid-season. So now let's... not immediately. Let's set our rotation. It looks good like this. Mason Miller is going absolutely in that closer role. Hey, John Beavers is up. He could be... well, because he's already looking at a 67 or well, he could be around what Regina is and the Painter are right now. By the end of the season, maybe a little higher. Okay, anyway, lineups. So right now I want you there. I want Joanna getting the starts. We'll throw Beatty in at 3rd. Who do I want to get the start? Fralick and Orbazan. You know what? We'll do Fralick against righties. Travis will get lefties. No, we'll look at this. Sponsor check 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, yeah. Unless, of course, like I said, I want to get rid of Kopech and bring in Soto. Because now I technically only have one lefty again. So you know what? Yeah, trade talk. Michael Kopech, who's a good team that could use help? In the bullpen. Because I want another lefty. I accidentally backed out. I didn't mean to. Good team. But still needs help. I mean, he would come in. Kind of be right there. Do you have anybody? Like, would you take... No. Really? Oh, thank you. Deal done. He actually does come in and is their fourth best normal relief pitcher. And now I can go here. Do free agents. And now I have another lefty in the bullpen. So I have two lefties. I am okay with that. Anyone else who I can maybe throw in the minors? Not really seeing. Yeah, heck. I'll throw you down in the minors. You could be useful with some of Bartholomew. Bartholomew Globenstein. You want like a league minimum? Frickin' come on back, buddy. Come on back. You know what, Ben? You come on too. Come on in. We're just doing roster fillers. That makes me wonder now. I want to look because I'm pretty sure he's still in here. Powers. Did he not come? I thought I put him in the game and we traded him. Unless he retired. He must have retired because of ability. And then, let's see where Ronald is. He should have been a free agent. He is playing for the Rays. He's a shortstop. He signed a $19.6 million contract with the Rays. Oh, no. That's still his contract from us. Oh, that's right. I guess we traded him to the Rays. He is still there. Okay, well, not play. We're gonna sim spring training. We get Mason Miller, of course. Okay, now it's time to see who is getting the starting job. So, okay. Beatty, he's getting it anyway, but he did okay in the spring. Joanna Becker, not a hot start. Speedy, Yiner. Okay, Frelick did good. Travis Bazzana did really good. He did really good. But I think Frelick still is going to get the starting job. We're going to let him sit down there a little longer. We're going to advance to the regular season. Harley girl, I love you, but it's not your time. I wonder, just for the sake of minor leagues and maybe your development, what if he made you a closer? Yeah, you jump up to 61 overall. So yeah, he stays. Castro. Oh, you are coming up. Did I sign him to that contract? I think I did. I don't remember doing that though, so maybe he signed with Toronto. Okay, we got our sponsorships. Update. Well, I always do this just to see who we could potentially sneak away, because sometimes the CPU does give us bonkers trades. We will need a backup catcher, second base on the list. We'll throw these positions out there too. The Wyzika, Gratterall. Oh, we did resign it because it was cheaper. Yeah. You can go on you and you just to see what we can get. So yeah, now it's time to find our first of 2 games. So it has to be an away game, and we're already starting out. The Twins and Pittsburgh. I think we faced Pittsburgh at home last? No. Let me pull up the video really quickly. My phone. Switch to, of course, Sharky Boy Gaming. Upload my videos. Where is the Pirates? No, so we were in Pittsburgh. We faced Paul Skeens. So, let's look. I see New York. Could be fun. Milwaukee. Could be maybe the home game. So I've done New York in New York. So Milwaukee could be do the first game at home. See if McClanahan is there. If not, we can move on. But that's a what if. Away. I don't think we did Oakland away, but they're in a triple A stadium, I think. Yeah. Colorado was always fun. We could do Dodgers away. Done Baltimore. We've done Boston a couple of times. Toronto. Nationals. I'm looking for the away game. We've done. Tampa is also away, and I think they are in a triple A stadium in this game. I don't know. I haven't checked. I think they are. Because the Tampa Bay game we did in the series was the original universe before this new one, yeah? Yeah, it was an original universe, not new universe. So, we can get to the second half later. Which I already think I see the team we might do. So looking at this, it's only a 2-game series. I don't want to do them back-to-back, though. I want to kind of spread it out a bit. So unfortunately, we won't do that. This time, unless we face them away in the second half. Okay, we do. Okay. But then yeah, so yeah. So, okay. We are going to do our first game of the planned 4. We're going to sim ahead to right here. It'll be at home versus Milwaukee. Apparently we don't have 2 solid lineups. In there. Right mind is letting him play. Okay. Johan, I know I said I wanted you for your defense, but if we're going to have Sal Frelick potentially on the bench half the time, I'm going to move you down. I'm going to move Dubon up because we just need his versatility to be able to play around the field. So, Becker, we're going to start out at the bottom. We're going to put there. Now, honestly, Joanna, until you can show me that you can actually hit, I'm going to bet you 8th. Jose's gonna bat fourth. Yeah. Okay, it's the first week. I just want to see. I just want a little peek. Watka, Brady Singers, and it's a lot of money, but he's not bad to bring in per se. Like I like Bert or Rosario, but he's an upgrade. Tyler Fitzgerald would not be terrible. They still want to trade Brian Bale. Weird. Sorry, excuse me. Anyway, we will sim. There's an Jason Daly for Bartholomew? No. But I did just see an egregious mistake. I don't remember his stats. I don't want to boost him too much. But you're like a almost A potential, I think. You're an 87 the last time I checked. So we're going to bump you up. Because you should be, you won. You're probably going to win Rookie of the Year, maybe. We are not off to a hot start at all. You want to give us Evan Carter? Okay, Rosario, you are not doing great. You know what, Soroka? Welcome to the rotation. Okay, Clayton Kershaw's here. Tyler Alexander. Shane McClanahan. There it is. We are 7-14, by the way. Not great. Mondo Sosa for Brett Beatty. Honestly, no. Okay, so we are not as good as I thought we were going to be to start the season. Like, holy crap. Veronica losing attribute points. I don't understand why. You have great potential. Stop it. I hate how 99s do this. Alice Bowles not off to a particularly great start. Riley Tall, pretty good start. Berger, a little slow. Losing attribute points. Beatty, really slow. Yiner, great start. Speedy, off to a good start. We'll move Speedy up. Joanna, not hitting great, but pop is kind of there. Sal Frelick not doing terrible. See how the pitching rotation doing. Freddie Peralta is not doing it. Carlos is just also not doing it. Carly Spears not off to a hot start. Sean McGregor is. Soroka now is not. Weizika's good. Bessie is good. Tony Santolin is not doing good. Oh. Gregory Soto is doing okay. Evan Phillips good. Brewster good. Mason Miller's doing pretty good. So right now it looks like our starting rotation again is the problem. And where are the Reds? Reds are 11-14. Rockies are 5-20. Oh my God. Red Sox, after winning a World Series, are down bad right now. Hey, Reds. It's a lot of money we're taking on, but do you want to give us Brady Singer? We'll give you a young, controllable guy, and we'll also give you um Steven Oker. I mean, you're bad right now. We're bad. I don't know. I think it's too early to make a trade, but we kind of need to do something early. Anyway, if you're wondering my debate, we're doing Milwaukee at home. And then it's going to be in kind of close proximity, but I don't really see another team I want to go to. So we're going to do away for this first half against the Dodgers. And then a lot of simming to get here to the draft and maybe off, maybe home run derby if we have someone. And then second half, we will do our first home game against Chicago, I think. To Chicago, and our away game is going to be against the Athletics. So those are going to be our 4 games for the season. Now, if we somehow miraculously come back, and so does Detroit, because this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So then we add these 3 for, 12, 13, 14 with Arizona. So from the start of Arizona to the end with Texas, if we are in the playoff hunt, I mean, it's only going to really be against Texas and Detroit, so not Arizona, but technically this is the cutoff. But if we somehow come back and we're hunting a wild card with Detroit and Texas, one of these games from the series will be added to the recording schedule. But other than that, we got our games. We're not doing hot. I just because we made the playoffs. We're ranked 10th. Our pitching is though kind of letting us down. I mean, if there was like hey, you're down bad. What if we gave you that's close, honestly. You want Jose over our first round pick? Joanna gets it close. And then I would give you a top pitching guy. Guess we don't really have any good pitchers. Would it be Painter? I like Painter. But this gets us Tarek Skubal. This would get us Tarek Skubal. I'm gonna keep this trade in mind for later. Anyway, we're gonna save. We are going to end the video here. I waited all the way till the end to say this, but if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Share with a friend and leave some comments who I should trade for, because I'm going to upload the first Baltimore game tomorrow. And depending on what I do, D&D or go to my grandma's, I will, if I go to grandma's, I will record, either way, I'll record later in the day, the announcing. If I'm not, I'm also kind of in the mood for Battlefield though, so I might stream. I might not stream, because if I play D&D tomorrow, I will be streaming that, because me and my group play every Sunday. So I guess no Battlefield stream. So yeah, I could definitely do the voiceover, get Baltimore out Monday or Tuesday, and then do the Boston series. That's, 5 games I can do through the week, and not really record much after this to get this out, and then maybe let it fester a few days, get some maybe feedback. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what I should do with the team in the comments. That's the comment. What should I do? I'll see you next time. Bye bye.